Hello and welcome to Superhog's mini-series on guest experience. Today I'm joined by the founder of Beachfront Apartments at Shakas Rock, Mel Kriel. Mel, how are you?
Hello Leo, very well thank you, and it's great to be here with you.
It's great to have you here, although I'm a bit jealous because it looks like it's very sunny in South Africa today. How is it?
It is. We've been blessed with lovely weather we're going into our summer period now, so we have great weather now. It's a very popular time to travel here. And we're known as the Dolphin Coast for a reason. I was standing out on the veranda this morning and I saw a pod of dolphins swim by, so it really is an awesome spot to be at.
Wow, I love it. Dolphins. I was just greeted by the bin man when I left my house this morning. So that makes me incredibly jealous. For anyone that doesn't know Mel, and you should, Mel's built a really successful business over in South Africa, so knows a thing or two about guest experience. Mel, let's turn it to you now. What do you think is the most important part of curating a guest experience for somebody who's coming to stay with you?
It's understanding who's coming to you. So it's about your guest avatar, speaking to them, meeting their expectations, understanding who you are serving ultimately, making sure that you exceed the expectations. I always try and promise one thing and over-deliver. So it's always about understanding who's coming to stay at your apartment or house, wherever it might be, and just making sure that you meet the expectation, be it from having a cot, a camping cot, or high chair, or a little table and chairs for the kids, or be a bicycle rack if somebody is a cyclist. So just really understanding the needs of your guest before they even get here, and then exceeding the expectation.
I like that, Mel. I think it's very important to remember that as property people, that no two guests are the same. We can't just say, well, look, here's a booking from an OCA, I'll treat it in exactly the same way as I treated the one last week, and I'll treat the one next week. And when we've spoken in the past, I've always got that impression from you that you're always looking. It's like your brain's doing the marketing thing straight away, right? Who is this person? How can I retarget them later? How can I market to this person? And I think you do that really well. And I'm going to use the word, I think it's like hyper-personalization of the experience.
Hyper is probably a very good word for me. I am rather on the go all the time, and I do try and read my guests carefully and understand. Some people want a quiet time, they don't want to be interrupted, they just want to have some time out. Often they'll ask about booking a spa treatment, or maybe having a private chef come and do a meal for them. So I have to read the guests, and sometimes they don't want to be hassled. You just want to give them their space, they will contact you, and it's understanding who that guest is. Then you can have the flip side of the coin where, because we live in such a techno world, we lose that contact of a personalized person to talk to. It's always automated. So sometimes I have it the opposite, where once a person has made a booking, they just want my recommendation. They want to know, what would I do? Where would I go? What's fun to do? What's my personal recommendation? And this is separate to maybe even my FAQs on my website. But they just want to know from me, and they will engage a lot. And thereby, I've got to make sure I meet the expectations.
I think that's fantastic. And I would imagine then that if you built up that rapport with them before and during, it then makes the opportunity to retarget them later easier too, right?
Absolutely. To follow up afterwards, they're on my WhatsApp, they're on my email list. They hear about the specials that I run, or they hear about the events coming up. They follow me on Facebook, they follow me on Instagram, or whatever social media that they prefer. And it's an ongoing relationship. So a lot of the time people come for an anniversary or a particular event, and they will come back year in, year out. So it's just to make sure that I follow up with them, keep communicating with them, and just keep that open channel, because it just makes booking, number one, so much easier for them. They've got me on call, they can check my dates or the calendar, and they can book direct. So it really is an awesome way of keeping in touch with your guest.
Mel, that's perfect. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your secret sauce to how you treat your guests so well. Go back and enjoy those dolphins.
Thank you, Leo, and come over and come and see them sometime.
I will, I'd love to.